In the heart of Manila, nestled within the bustling streets and urban chaos, lies the eerie and infamous Balete Drive. Known for its chilling tales and dark history, this avenue stretches like a serpentine path through the city, bordered by towering trees and shadowy foliage. The locals whispered about its haunted past, but for most, it was merely a road that provided a shortcut to their destinations. Little did they know that Balete Drive held secrets that would awaken their deepest fears. It all began with a family new to the city, the Santos family. They had recently moved into a charming yet aging house on Balete Drive. The house, with its creaking floors and faded wallpaper, had an unsettling aura that made visitors uneasy. Mrs. Santos, a firm skeptic, dismissed the stories surrounding the area as mere superstitions, while Mr. Santos tried to keep an open mind, even though he felt a shiver down his spine whenever he walked the dimly lit hallway. Their daughter, Maya, was different. The moment she stepped foot in the house, she felt a connection with something unseen. Her nights were plagued by vivid dreams that seemed to bridge the gap between the past and present. She saw faces of strangers, heard whispers that danced on the edge of her consciousness, and felt a sorrow that was not her own. As the weeks went by, the Santos family began to notice peculiar occurrences. Objects would move on their own, lights flickered without reason, and odd sounds echoed through the halls at night. Mr. Santos, becoming increasingly unnerved, set up security cameras, hoping to capture any explanations for these phenomena. What the cameras revealed, however, was far from a logical explanation. One fateful night, the family huddled around the television, watching the footage from the previous evening. The room grew tense as they saw the images. An ethereal figure moving silently through the living room, its features blurred yet unmistakably human. The air grew heavy as they realized the whispers they heard were audible on the recording. Disembodied voices speaking in hushed tones, discussing forgotten memories and long-lost loves. Mia's dreams intensified. She saw visions of a woman in a flowing white dress, her eyes brimming with sorrow. The woman seemed to be searching for something, her outstretched arms reaching for something, her outstretched arms reaching for help. Maya couldn't shake the feeling that this woman was somehow connected to the house, to the land itself. Desperate for answers, the Santos family delved into the history of Balete Drive. They discovered that the road was named after the massive balete tree that once stood nearby, believed by locals to be a dwelling place for spirits. The tree had been felled decades ago to make way for the road, disturbing the balance that had once existed. Digging deeper, they unearthed the tragic tale of Maria, a young woman who had lived in the area long before the city had grown around her. She'd fallen in love with a man of a different social class, leading to a forbidden romance that ended in heartbreak. Maria's anguished spirit, unable to find closure, was said to wander the area, her longing and pain manifesting in the supernatural occurrences that plagued the Santos family. Armed with this knowledge, the Santos family decided to perform a ritual, seeking to ease Maria's tormented soul and bring peace to their home. Mia, who had formed an inexplicable bond with the spirit, took the lead. With candles flickering and incense filling the air, they spoke to Maria, conveying their empathy and understanding. As they did, a sense of tranquility washed over them, and for the first time, they felt a presence of warmth instead of fear. In the weeks that followed, the disturbances gradually subsided. The house no longer felt heavy with unseen eyes, and Mia's dreams became less haunting. The Santos family had not only found a way to coexist with the spirit of Maria, but it also helped her find the closure she had desperately needed. As time passed, the tale of the Santos family's encounter with the supernatural on Balete Drive became a local legend, a reminder of the thin veil between the living and the restless souls that still roamed the land. Visitors passing through the area might still feel a shiver down their spines, but they also carried with them a deeper understanding of the history that lingered just beneath the surface of the modern city.